Hi Jessica Chastain. My name's Movie Man Chad. Call me? Maybe? A real great director has come out in the last few years. His first film was called The Proposition, and his name is John Hillcoat. I don't exactly know where he's from, but this is his third film, Lawless. Again, he's made The Proposition, The Road, and now Lawless. I have no idea if he made anything before The Proposition. I personally own The Proposition, and I think it's an amazing film. If that's his first film, it's just an incredible first film. But he might have made other films before that. I just don't know. I've seen all of those films, at least those three now. Now that I've seen Lawless, his brand new film starring Tom Hardy, Shia LaBeouf, Jessica Chastain, Mia W. something something something, really very beautiful actress. I like her a lot, but I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Gary Oldman and Guy Pearce, and many others. This film actually is based on a true story, which I had no idea that was the case. And it tells the story about three brothers during the Prohibition in Virginia. He seems to always work with the same writer. I don't know if the same writer worked on The Road, but that writer name is Nick Cave, and I believe Nick Cave is known for being a singer-songwriter. He also contributed to the music of Lawless, and I think he also contributed as well to The Proposition, especially a screenwriter. That is an amazing team, and I hope they continue to work together. Nick Cave has proven once again that he is a really good screenwriter. I'm not really familiar with his music. I know there is some music featured in this film. The music in this film is really quite unique, and it really gets you in the mood of where the story is actually going and how it's being told. I really enjoyed the performances in this film from the get-go, especially Jessica Chastain. And for anybody who sees the film, you'll probably know why. Not only is she beautiful, but she can act. I really believed that was happening right in front of my eyes. I really believed the characters. They really got the sense of the times, and I think it really helped with the production value. Now, with some of the acting, everyone seemed like they were doing some really good work. At first, I didn't know much about Shia. It seemed like I don't know what he was doing. But as the movie progressed, you could get a sense that he was quite innocent in the beginning. And as he was going, you could see his progression. And as he was growing, you were like, oh, wow, surprises. There was tons of surprises as I was watching this movie. I didn't know the real story. He did a really good job to make these people feel real human. You really cared about them, especially when these situations happened. I really want to talk about one of the most creepiest performances I've seen in the movies in a little while, and that would be Guy Pearce. He is just downright evil in this movie, and he does a really good job. It just shows that he's such a great actor, and he can do creepy really well. Once you meet him, at least once I met him, I almost wanted the whole movie to be centered around him. Gary Oldman's in the film, not very much. He turns out he's just like an extended cameo. But he's in the movie. He does have an important part in the film, but he's not in the movie very long. And there's also an actor in this film. I'm not really familiar with his name, but he plays a handicapped boy who actually works for these brothers. And he was in the film called Chronicle, and he does a really good job here as well. The direction's really great by John Hillcoat. I really got a sense of these characters. You really get the sense that these are real people. Yes, they're acting, but I totally forgot after a while that I was watching a movie, and that's always really helpful. When you're watching a movie and you forget you're watching a movie, you care about the character, the situation, and I am very fascinated with the Prohibition era. I don't know a lot about it, but there's a lot of great films, especially with gangsters and telling those kind of stories. I just find all that stuff to be really quite fascinating. This movie is a great film, and it's a great addition to the many films of. I'm looking forward to what this group of people have next. A lot of talented performers in this, and a really great movie. I highly recommend you go check it out. I'm going to give Lawless 3.5 stars. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter and Facebook, and please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. And also, please go to WhoYouTube.com, where I'll be featured there as well. And you can also check out many other people there on We Live Film and WhoYouTube.com.